Welcome to Skyrim Episode 1. So today, guys, this video is going to be my first ever game video on this channel. My first ever. Excluding the previous test video and my first video, which was the test for Fallout New Vegas. But here we are, guys. Skyrim Episode 1. Let's get straight into it. No talking. Right now, I just want to get straight into it. Let's get straight into the game. I want you guys to enjoy it. Before we start, I'll just say, I decided to not do legendary difficulty, and the reason for that is that I would have a lot of editing to do, because I would die a lot, and not only that, I'd have to break up the episodes into much smaller segments, and the reason for that is because it takes a lot to kill even the simplest enemy, and it would drag the video out to like 2 hours at the least. I mean, I know, it's that crazy. So we actually decided to dumb down the difficulty a little bit, just for a more chill, relaxed playthrough. So let's get straight into it, guys. No more talking. Let's go. Alright, here we go. New episode. We're starting a brand new series. A new series. The only series that I have so far is Skyrim, and I hope we can really get somewhere with this. I've played this game countless of times, and honestly, I can say it is my favorite game. I hope you guys enjoy this game as much as I do, because I loved it. I still do. It is buggy, it is glitchy. It's not a perfect game, but I enjoy it. It's great. It has great story. It's great lore. Great DLCs, great quests. It's a great RPG game, I'll say that. Great exploration factor, meaning you can explore this game and just go to countless areas. Countless. I mean, it is... I can have so many episodes with this game. So many. Alright, so the quest journal lists your quests and objectives. Select a quest and press A to make it your actual quest, which adds its quest target to your compass and world map. Okay. So what's our quest right now? We have none. So they're both grayed out. So here we have the settings. So we're going to be playing on expert difficulty, which is kind of like hard. You've got novice, which is very easy. Apprentice, which is easy. Adept, which is normal. Expert, which is hard. Master, very hard. Legendary is... we don't speak of that difficulty. I might do a legendary difficulty playthrough, maybe sometime in a few years if I still continue this channel, but not now. I'll let the dialogue play out for you guys. If you care about the story, I won't spoil it or say anything about it, unless I need to go over some stuff. But I'll let you guys listen to the dialogue, and then once it's over, I'll continue to speak. So, I want you guys to enjoy this. I hope you enjoy, guys.
You're finally awake.
Yeah, I'm awake. Why am I on this carriage?
Cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us, and that thief over there.
Damn you, Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, I could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Okay, so we don't know why we're on this carriage. That is for us to decide.
Mara, Dibella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
That was done intentionally to say, oh, Bethesda's gonna give us our story.
General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Thalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this.
Bethesda are the developers of this game, in case you don't know. Bethesda developed this game, and they're basically said, okay, you create your story.
I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny, when I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Who are they, Daddy? Where are they going?
Okay. So, we don't know why we're on this carriage being sent to be executed. We know we were trying to cross the border of Skyrim. We were trying to get from another country into Skyrim. So we're basically an illegal immigrant here.
Why are we stopping?
But that's for us to decide.
Why do you think?
I mean,
end of the line.
the reason why we crossed is for us to decide. It's kind of like you create your own story.
Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them! We weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a
Okay,
rebel!
so the type
You
of
can't
character...
do this.
Oh, don't run away. It's not worth
You're
it.
not gonna
It's not
kill
worth
me.
it.
Archers!
Don't run away. Well, you already did, so...
Anyone else feel like
And he's dead.
running?
Nope,
Wait,
I'm not
you
running.
there. Step forward.
The main story of this game is
Who
actually,
are
it's
you?
pretty good. There are some cliche stuff, like, oh, you're the hero, you're the savior, but, oh, I didn't mean to spoil anything, but it doesn't really spoil anything. It's kind of obvious in the beginning, but, yeah, I'll keep my mouth shut. If you care about the story, I'll keep my mouth shut. If not, I'll go over the story. I'll go over the lore. There's very interesting lore in this game. That's one of my favorite things about it. If not my favorite thing about this game is the lore. Lore is basically like the culture, the politics, the religions, just the world of Skyrim. Not just the world of Skyrim, but the entire continent that Skyrim is in. I mean, this is the fifth installment of a series called the Elder Scrolls series, which there are other games. I haven't played the other ones except the prequel to this game, to Skyrim. And I haven't gotten very far in it, but there's more games in this series than just Skyrim. The series, in case you didn't know, is called the Elder Scrolls. So if you want, you can check them out. They're great. But Skyrim is the only one I've played, and it's my favorite one. So, alright, so these are the different races. The different races we pick, I'm not going to go into the lore about them. That's what I got to prevent from this video, is going way too much into the lore. I have to avoid that. As much as I want to continue to talk about this stuff and the lore, the stories, I'm going to avoid doing that for the sake of letting this video ramble on to like an hour. I don't want that to happen. So these different races have different skills and abilities. They have different powers as well, and with the different race, some are immune to disease, others can breathe underwater, like Bretons. Let's read them. In tradition to their quick and perspective grasp of spellcraft, which is basically they're good with magic, and they're basically, they define as most Bretons are kind of stereotyped as mages. Even the humblest of Hyrox Bretons can boast a resistance to magic, so their natural inbred ability is as a higher resistance to magic spells, to spells that are casted offensively to you. They're extra resistant to that. Bretons have their ability, which they can call upon the dragon skin power to absorb spells. Basically, that means they can absorb any offensive spell that's being inflicted upon them, and they can turn that into something useful. Like, they can absorb that energy and use it against, and shoot it back at them, kind of. I don't want to go too much into it, because we're not playing as a Breton. Our playthrough that we want to go through in this game is a archer, so we'll be using bows and crossbows in this game for the majority, so we're going to be playing as a wood elf. So the wood elves are the clan folk of the western Valenwood forests. That's their homeland. Also known as Bosmer. That's their scientific proper name. Wood elves make good scouts and thieves. That's good because there are two factions in this game that we're going to join. The Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood. The Dark Brotherhood's kind of like assassins, and the Thieves Guild kind of are a band of... I don't want to go too much into it, but I won't spoil anything or say anything. So we can go over the different factions once we escape Helgen and actually progress further. we don't want to get right into that as soon as we begin. All right, I'm rambling. So there are no finer archers in all of Tamriel. Tamriel is the continent that Skyrim is in. They have natural resistances to both poisons and disease, and they can command animals to fight for them. So that's their ability. So we're gonna play as a wood elf, because they're no better finer archers in Skyrim. So we're gonna play that. No finer better archers in Tamriel, not in just Skyrim. There's more to this game than just Skyrim. Okay, so we're gonna create our character, we're gonna name him, and I will see you guys once I'm finished. So I'll see you guys till then. Alright. Alright guys, we are back. So we got our character's name and we got the character's looks, so let's continue on.
Not many wood elves would choose to come alone to Skyrim.
No.
Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
Oh, great.
By
I'm gonna
orders,
get my head chopped off.
I'm sorry. We'll make sure he remains returned to Valenwood. Follow the captain, prisoner.
In case you don't know, the Nords are kind of like Vikings, except Bethesda created their own creative version of Vikings, and they're the Nords are native to Skyrim. That's their homeland.
Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that? I wonder
nothing.
what.
Carry on.
Yes,
I've
General
played this game
Tullius.
so much.
Give them their last rites.
As we commend your Suetherius, blessings of the eight divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with.
Learn our... As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
Here we go. Ah.
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Wood Elf.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna get my head chopped off. Alright, I'm gonna let the story play out for you guys. I'm not going to explain it.
I said, next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
I'll let you guys figure it out on your own, just because I don't want to spoil stuff if you actually care about the lore and the story.
What in oblivion is that?
Centuries. What do
Yeah,
you
I'd turn
see?
around if I were you. Turn around. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh gosh. Alright, let's gather my senses, get my senses together. Alright, so we're ready. So we started our first quest, which is Unbound. So I'm just explaining this stuff for anybody who has never played this game before. I mean, it's almost 10 years old. I don't know anybody who hasn't. But for the people who haven't, I'll explain it. So this is our first quest. So I've been captured by the Empire and sentenced to death alongside the Stormcloak rebels. We are taken to Helgen, but before I could be executed, a dragon appeared and attacked the town. I need to find some way to escape. The odds, right?
What is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
Alright, let's get up here.
Now! Up through the tower. Let's go! Let's go! Just need to move something.
Oh god. Alright, so we're gonna jump through the roof here. Can't go this way, obviously. So.
See the inn on the other side. Jump through the roof and keep going.
Yep, I already did that.
Get over here.
Alright, so the two factions in this game, the two political factions, the Stormcloaks and the Imperials or the Empire.
Everyone get back!
We're waging war against each other.
Still alive,
I'm not going to go too much into that.
If you want to stay
We don't
that
know
way.
anything.
Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
Gods guide you, Hadvar.
I'm not going to go too much into it, because I'll let you guys figure it out in case you've never played this game before. So. I'll explain some gameplay aspects as we go along, but let's get into the Helgen Keep first. Once we do that, I'll explain the general idea of mechanics of this game.
It's you and me, prisoner. Stay close.
Can I see third person yet? No, I can't.
Out of my way.
We're escaping, Hadvar. You're not stopping us this time.
Alright, so who do I want to follow? It doesn't matter, really.
To all the Sovereign Guard.
Coming. You, come on. Into the keep.
So, I either follow him, I follow Rayloff, he's the one who I was on, or I follow Hadvar. We're gonna follow Hadvar.
Where are you going? The barracks is through here.
Yeah, I know. Alright, you see at the top right, we're level 1. We have not done anything to level up yet. We haven't fought, we haven't done anything, so we were tied up the entire time.
Was that really
I
a dragon?
wonder.
To bring us of the end times. We should keep moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going to see if I can find something for these
Alright. So that little marker right there is our quest marker. If you look at the top middle of the screen, you've got the markers. You got west, you got north, you got east, you got south. So these are the if you want to look up there, that's where our little mini map is. All right. So here's light armor. So if you look at the if you look at all the stats of this armor here, we got armor, which it says 25. That's the rating it's going to give us. So the higher the armor rating is, the more defense we're going to get. The weight is how much, well, obviously how much it weighs. If you look at the bottom, you can see, or you look at the bottom of the screen, you can see carry weight, 2 out of 300. And once it exceeds that 300, we can't run, or we can walk, but we're moving very slow. Let's grab this. So we got the sword, first weapon we find in this game, Imperial Light, and then a Helgen Keep key. We really don't need that. Grab another sword here, just in case.
Let's keep moving. That thing is still out there.
Here's another chest if we want to loot that. And there's some gold. Our first piece of gold, that's the currency in this game, obviously. I will go more into that probably next episode, but... So yeah. Alright, let's go through here. Alright, so if we look here, we can look at our armor. So we're gonna equip all this stuff. So let's get rid of all this stuff. So here's light armor. So light armor is different than heavy armor in the sense where light armor we can sprint faster and it's better for sneaking. Sneaking is a very fun way to play this game. It's honestly my favorite way to play this game. But heavy armor is good too for the extra defense and kind of more the tanky, brutish type characters. So then we got our one-handed weapons. So there's one-handed weapons, there's two-handed weapons, there's bows, and then there's magic. Those are the 3 or 4 main different combat types in this game, and that's all governed in skills. And when you level up, you get to put a little point into your magicka, health, and stamina at the bottom of the screen. So each of them are 100 right now. So when I put when I level up, I can put point into magicka, I can put a point into health and stamina. It increases by 10 each time I level up, and I can choose. These are the different perks. Now the perk system is very wide. There's blue section has to do with magic. The green section has to do with stealth and yeah, stealth. I don't know what else it would be governed by. And then the orange/reddish has to do with like fighting, combat. Like you got heavy armor, you got smithing, you got enchanting, you got blocking with shields, you got two-handed weapons, and you got the one-handed weapons, which is what I'm using. And the way you can increase one-handed weapon skill
That dragon is tearing up the whole keep.
Just give me a minute.
is by attacking.
I'm out of breath.
So we want to dual wield. So let's do that.
Hear that? Stormcloaks. Maybe we can reason with them.
Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, I should have read that in case you guys didn't read that, man. Oh, that's just our stamina. Stamina is governed by power attacks and sprinting. It depletes when we run and we use power attacks. So. I'm dying. There we go. Alright. The combat system in this game is absolutely terrible. Okay? I know if anybody who hasn't played this game before, I know that sounds very misleading if I recommend this game, but that's just the truth of it. It does not ruin the experience, I can say that. It's just, there are so many other games out there that have much, much better combat systems. I mean, literally the combat system in this game is swing, sword, light, swing, sword, left, right, left, right, left, and then, oh, I want a power attack, hold it in, there you go. Now, you can do different types of power attacks. You can do a left power attack, do a right power attack, do a forward. Oh, I'm out of stamina, so I can't do it. Alright, I'm coming. Okay, so here we got an axe. Now, there are different perks in the one-handed skill tree that you can look at. Like, ones have to do with... Oh my god, I can't even access this. Ones have to do with swords. So attacks with swords have a 10% chance of doing more critical damage. Attacks with maces ignore 25% of armor. And then hack and slash with axes cost extra bleeding damage, which just kind of damage over time. But let's not go too much into that right now. Let's not ramble on. I just want to get through half a Helgen here, and then we'll end the video slash stream, because I will be uploading this to not. Technically, this is a stream, but I'm not using it. I'm not using. Oh my god! I'm not using Twitch to stream right now. I'm using it. I'm streaming, but I'm using this to make a video, as I've said in a previous video. So. Honestly, there's not many people who have not played Skyrim before, but in case you haven't, here's all my guidelines. Here's all the guidelines.
What are you doing?
Oh boy,
We need to get out
I'm
of
rambling
Helgen.
on a lot, so.
These Imperials have potions in here. We're going to need them.
Freedom or sovereignty!
That's it.
Alright, so expert seems like a good difficulty. It does, just because it's good enough to the point where we can still talk about things and we can still, like, progress through the game.
Some potions. Might come in handy.
Alright, so he wants us to find some potions. Alright. So let's... Oh wait, I didn't equip some armor. So fur gauntlets. So these gauntlets are going to help us too. So let's put these on. Let's drop one of them because I picked up two. So we're using all light armor. So if we wanted to sneak through things, as you can see, there's a little line in the middle of the screen. That shows that no one sees us. But if I were to go up here and walk in front of him, that's...
Done then?
Okay, well,
This way.
it's obviously not... No, I'm not done. Advar? Okay. I'll explain sneak in another video. For some reason, it's not working right now. Yes, this game is buggy, but it's still a great game. That is one thing. My two criticisms with this game is that it's buggy and the combat system is not nearly as good compared to other games out there. But it's still a very, very interesting game. Great stories and lore. If you are a lore buff, this is a great game to get started with it. I also recommend the other games in the Elder Scrolls series, as they are...
The torture room.
Some
God,
can even
I wish
argue
we
that they're
didn't
even
need
better
these.
than Skyrim, so...
Come on.
I mean, that kind of is the truth. Other Elder Scrolls games in this series, which Skyrim is in, are better than Skyrim. But, I know. I've only played Skyrim. I'm currently in Oblivion, which is the previous game from Skyrim, the prequel. I'm currently in that right
You
now.
fellows happened along just in time. These boys seemed a bit upset at how I've been entertaining their comrades.
Don't you even know what's going on? A dragon is attacking Helgen.
A dragon? Please, don't make up nonsense. Although, come to think of it, I did hear some odd noises coming from over there.
Come with us. We need to get out of here.
You have no authority over me, boy.
Didn't you hear me? I said the keep is under attack. Wait a second. Looks like
Here's
there's
my
something
character.
in this cage.
Don't bother with that. Lost the key agent. Though, poor fellow screamed for weeks.
See if you can get it open with some picks. We'll need everything we can get.
Alright, lockpicking, another skill in this
Take all
game
my
that is
things.
vital. Alright, so the perks in lockpicking are kind of all useless. To me they are. I don't ever invest any perks into the lockpick skill tree. So we'll never be doing that. So as you see in the bottom, lock level is Novice. That's the easiest. And then up a little harder is Apprentice, then Adept, then Expert, which the difficulty we're on, Master, and then that's it. So those are the different difficulties for lockpicking. So this is the easiest. Alright, here we got some gold. Here we got a spell tome. So by reading this, we can learn some spells. We're not playing as a mage, so we're not going to need that. We'll just take the potions of magic just in case, because we might use restoration, which is a healing spell. Novice or robes, they're good for mages, but we're never going to use them, but we can sell these. So yeah, we're going to end this video soon. This is the first video. I'm coming unprepared with this stuff.
There's no way out that way.
Yeah, I almost want to kill this guy. Yes, you can kill many NPCs in this game. Here we go. Here I can govern. You see the eyeball that kind of goes in and out? That kind of governs if you're detected or not. Actually, we're not going to kill him. Let him live this time. Alright, you see we're running and our stamina bar is depleting. Alright, we're kind of going over our video mark. I want to make this video at least 15 to 30 minutes long. We're kind of going over a little bit. So we might end this now. And we'll upload this as episode 1 and then episode 2 will be tomorrow.
Where in Oblivion are we supposed to go? Where's the way out?
We'll get through this first, though. As you see, my one-handed increased to 18. That's because from hitting her over and over again, our skill increased. It isn't the most in-depth, complicated skill system, meaning really all you have to do to increase the skill is by hitting the enemy over and over again, especially with swords and great swords, battle axes, more hammers. But it is a very fun game. It's a very fun game. It's great. You can make it even better with mods. But for our first playthrough on this channel, it'll be doing vanilla only. Another thing I should note about this game is that the music is outstanding. All performed by a great composer. Alright, we want a bow. So, okay, you see this oil on the ground? It took me a long time playing this game to figure out that you can use flame spells with this oil and light everything on fire. Very useful in some dungeons in this game. So, we've got some arrows and a bow. So we are playing an archer. So we're going to use this stuff. So here's a war axe. This does more damage than the sword, but it swings slower. We can grab it. We can maybe dual wield an axe and a sword if we want. Actually, no. We'll stick with the sword. So let's drop, or we can sell the axe, so let's not drop it. Alright, we can favorite this stuff. So I don't have to read this. I'm simply just favoriting the weapon. Okay, well, we're gonna end the video here. This was a good first introduction to the Skyrim series. Yeah, well, that's it. That's the first video. Came unprepared. I did not know this. I had no organization with this. I'm just like, okay, let's boot up the Xbox and let's start a Skyrim series on this channel as kind of like a first series. So I will do more series. Please leave suggestions of games I should play. I feel open to do that because I'm not just playing games that I enjoy. I want you guys to give. I know Hadvar. I want you guys to feel open to give suggestions. I have very little viewers now, but oh my God, Hadvar. But when I do get more viewers, please feel free to leave suggestions. Okay, well, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Consider it. At least if you guys want to see more of this, please let me know in the comments. If you don't, please let me know and I can change things up. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow for Skyrim Episode 2. This is going to be a great journey. I'll see you guys.